Galatians 4. Galatians 4, huge, very good chapter. Very good chapter. All right, so I'm going to hop right into it. Jesus is telling us here in the first part of the chapter that Jesus legally gives us his salvation and love from God. Legally. He says in verse 7, so you're no longer a slave but a son, and if a son, then an heir through God. Okay, what is an heir? Okay, an heir, the definition of an heir is a person legally entitled to the property or rank of another on that person's death. Okay, so Jesus died for us. Now we legally get him. We legally get his salvation and love from God. That's what we get. That's what Jesus gave us. Okay, and another thing that I want to point out is Paul's also trying to tell us now we can actually have a real relationship with God. Okay, it's not something fake. It's not something just made up with the guy sitting above in the clouds, but it's something that dwells inside of you. It's something you can be honest with and truthful with and pour your heart out to always. Okay, I also want to point out, Paul is telling us here, look, Paul got on our eyes, Paul got on our level to talk to us and to meet us. Now let's get on Paul's level, because he's talked to us, he's got down to our level, and he's told us what the truth is, told us how to live out life as a better Christian. Now let's get on Paul's level and actually live out more like having faith like Paul, okay? And he's also talking about people pleasing, okay? One of the main reasons why I believe we people please, and what Paul tells us here, is to get pleasing back from other people, to please ourselves from other people. Okay, we'll tell one person one thing to try to flatter them, just so we, hopefully in ourselves, can get flattery back from that person. Okay, also, Paul is telling us we should be having concern for people like this. Paul tells us in verse 19, my little children, for whom I am again in the anguish of childbirth until Christ is formed in you. He says he is pain inside of him like a woman giving childbirth, that we aren't coming to God. Okay, so that is how bad Paul wants us to come to Christ, okay? And rejoice in that you are now free. Rejoice in now that you are free and have received salvation and love from Jesus Christ. Because look, we didn't earn it. We don't deserve it, but Jesus still shows up. And he still gives it to us. That's Galatians 4, everybody. Stay in your word, stay blessed. Amen.